keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots.
Please welcome your 2026 New England Patriots.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Foxborough. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
May on 1st and 10. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that's a New England first down.
First and 10.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Henderson on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Henderson. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw 3rd and long. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Patriots punt team coming out for the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion. But this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on it out. CJ was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
They get 19 on that pickup, and it'll be a first down, Texans.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Strad to throw on first down. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They go play action with Stroud. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This connects with Schultz. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they take him down right along the 30.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Marks gets it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. It's Marks on the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. To the air on 3rd and long. The right side hauled in by Collins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Throw left side, complete. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get the game's first points here in the 2nd. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Patriots nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Counterplay, it's Henderson. Through the second level at the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Going to the ground again on first. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
A humble 5- to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. May now from the gun. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's May on 1st and 10. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's May. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
May not have throw on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. Again, it's May. That's cut beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
10 at the 25-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Made a throw it. From the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They're in long for him here. Drop this to Henderson underneath. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
An 8-yard pickup brings up 4th down and 1.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Gillette after this. So Mike Vrabel taking a risk here. He's got his guys out there for 4th down. That one complete to Diggs. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
One after is good by Roy Gallis. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Jukes away from one. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Shotgun now. First round. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw by Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still 2nd down.
So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Now it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Stroud again. This one's to Kirk out left side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed.
At their own 9-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. May gets it on the design keeper. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. And they could take control in the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Marks. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Stroud from the pistol. He's going for it himself. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down. A gain of 15.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So 1st down from the 41. And in motion, out of the slot. They go play action with Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, it's a run with Marks. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Caught by Collins on the slant. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. To the air, Stroud. He's smart and won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Stroud. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. May off the play fake. Brought in by Hooper. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Complete to number 81.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. It's Henderson on the give. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on third. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a New England first down.
First down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They give now to Henderson. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And this one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Out the middle, it's Morris. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Stroud off the play fake. Looking underneath for Marks. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now a give. It's Marks headed right. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's a counter give to Chubb. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Looking to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they got a first down here. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. They go to him again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Patriots 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots got to score in a hurry. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. May now from the gun. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Here's May again. Escapes out to the left. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Here's made in the air. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a New England first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments, so win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
17. Patriots 14.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Quarterback run here. So the Texans come away with the road win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.